Hey, honkies. I say that 'cause you're geese. You know you are. And what do geese do? They honk. They also bite. So maybe I don't like you as much anymore. Nah, just kidding, I like you. I've also been arguing all morning with the fucking snow and losing. Imagine that. It's not my fault. Snow took debate. I didn't. But, you know, theoretically, it was spring. It's like the calendar says it's supposed to be spring. There was even a day where it said, boom, motherfucker, we're starting, in those exact words. And yet we got a foot of snow last night. Just last night. Yeah. Somebody lied. And I don't take kindly to liars. What you gonna do about it, Patty? Bitch. And shovel. And that's all she wrote. It's been well over a month, so guess what time it is, guys? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's answer time. Holy balls. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to rattle through my own bullshit as fast as I can. Number one, I think, was the, I think you have a piece of paper that you've been making noise with. Of course you don't think it. You know it. It's right there. Subtle. Bad personality trait that I do, even though I know it annoys people. My whole personality fits that, but I'm gonna have to go with my propensity for either really bad jokes. Like seriously, there are a couple people who I text almost every day. I may not talk to them at all other than to tell them a bad joke. Or using "that's what she said" as a punctuation. It doesn't just happen with you guys, it doesn't just happen on the internet, it happens with real people. Like grown-up people. People you're not supposed to talk that way around. And you find out about that because they give you funny looks. Yeah. Although the ones who get it are the sketchy ones. It's either gonna be a high five or a damnation stare. This isn't a damnation stare. I don't know what that was. Number two was, I think, that horror movie nonsense thing. Who am I in real life? I'm probably either the one who thinks they know how to fix it and then inadvertently makes it 10 times worse and then dies. Or I'm Sir Not Appearing in this film. I'm probably the person who spent the past 15 years living 3 doors down from the devil and never having a clue. But who would I like to be? Almost a fair percentage of us went for this sort of character, the expert, the archivalist. I would want to be, but I wouldn't want to be the Donald Pleasance one. I wouldn't want to be the, like, remorseful, duty-driven expert who has to stop this. I don't want to be that. I want to be the kooky, like, drunk all the time, former professor of either archaeology or parapsychology or maybe English something, but the one who became the occult expert. And then the only reason they kept a job for so long was because they had tenure, because they're weird and they teach weird things, and when you get to their house it's just papers and manuscripts and just old books, just shit, and empty whiskey bottles everywhere and just random relics from around the world. I'm probably subsequently gonna die, but I'm that person who knows how to fix this and gives you that information. I'm either killed before I can help, or maybe if it wasn't written by Joss Whedon, I make it to the end. No offense, Joss, but you break my heart. So it was number three. Number three! Oh, yeah, so specifically I would, if we're gonna be realistic though, because that's sort of the idea. I want to be the archivalist, I want to be kooky, but as much as I'd want to be sort of a Robert Shaw kind of kooky, odds are pretty good I'm more Richard Dreyfuss. Unfortunately. Nothing against Richard Dreyfuss, but you know. Yeah, so. Raincoat or umbrella, I hate them both. They're both completely useless to me. Umbrellas seldomly have the appropriate insulation to be like multi-use, multi-seasonal, and they tend to look just stupid. At least the way I wear them. I don't know, maybe I just don't know how to wear a coat. Possible. But yeah, basically I just rely on either other coats or I get wet. No and another no. I mean it. And umbrellas, a lot of you bitched about Batman Returns. Same here. When I was a kid, I thought umbrellas were cool because of the penguin. Then I got one, and I couldn't kill people with it. Now they're useless. House on fire. What do you save? Well, presumably, assuming that my camera is part of the pile of things that's safe, I would probably want to save my werewolf mask. That thing's a beauty. Best $1 I've ever spent in my entire life. And it was a stumble find, and I've tried so hard to find the manufacturers even, anything. There's no tag in it, there's no note, there's no nothing. It's just a mystery mask, and I love it. So, oh my god. Gravity. Settle down. Yeah. I could have put a little bit more thought into that. And honestly, like, I have, you know, I have hand-done original art from friends. I have my own shitty art that can burn. For the sake of humanity, it can burn. Or disappear, whatever's happening. Godzilla's eating the house. I don't know. Don't care. It wasn't stipulated. It can go. And even my antique books, they're important to me, but they're, you know, I can find other ones. Photographs would be the other one though, maybe. But I don't look at my photographs. I don't know. For now, we'll go with werewolf mask, because I don't know. Waffle sandwich. Have you ever made a sandwich with a waffle? No, surprisingly, considering I'm the one who asked the damn question. I have no justification for it, just hasn't happened. Yet. I'm optimistic. Invisibility. You're invisible for 24 hours. There's that potential problem with the laws of refraction, and subsequently you might not be able to see because light can't reflect off of, you know, science, guys. But almost every one of you ignored that, so I guess I can too. Yeah, and nobody surprisingly went to expand on the idea of, okay, well maybe I have, you know, special contact lenses that do this. Because presumably you didn't just wake up invisible. I mean, this may have had to have some cause and effect situation. Maybe, you know, a big time government based science laboratory, maybe freak accident, who knows, but whatever. I don't judge. I liked Evo Haler's idea. Just hop on a plane and travel. Just go wherever you can for free within a day. And just hope for no layovers, because that's gonna be difficult. Because presumably you're naked. I didn't say your clothes are invisible. Or did I? But yeah, to end up just appearing as this naked person. Imagine Evo Haler naked. And, you know, contain yourself. I know that's quite a wonderful image. But imagine just showing up naked in an airport full of people. Just all of a sudden, you weren't there before. Bad day! For whom? Don't know. Yeah, so I would probably copy Evo Haler. That's a good life plan. Stripper. Stripper name. I love how you guys rolled with that one. In this reality where I'm a stripper, it's a bad reality. It's definitely the horror film reality. But I strip to my name. Years ago, there was that trend going around where you took the name of your first pet and the name of the street you grew up on, and that was your stripper name. So, using that scientific formula, I'd be Tasha Madsen. Yeah. Which actually sounds like an appropriate porn or stripper name, kinda. But my song would be Werewolves of London, and my gimmick would be I'd wear the mask, obviously, and then I'd have the like knee-high Union Jack go-go boots that Jerry from the Spice Girls used to wear. Mask never comes off. There you go. It's not much of a gimmick, but you know, it saves my dignity if nothing else. think I just ruined Werewolves of London for every one of you. I'm sorry. Number 8 was the anyone in the Star Trek universe you want to be. Motherfuckers, you all stole Q. I wanted to be Q. I hate you now. All of you. Not all of you, but a decent percentage of you. And I actually cursed your name, Novabug, so... If an asteroid hits your house, it so wasn't me. No. Wouldn't want to be Q for obvious reasons. He's an asshole! He's just a dick! And one of my favorite episodes is actually the episode where Q and Data, it's basically the Q and Data show because Q lost his godlike powers. And it's just hilarious. Any episode that ends in a mariachi band, I'm all in favor of. But anyway, since I can't be Q, because all y'all bitches took him, I'm gonna go with Riker, actually, in a realistic answer. I've always perceived Riker as just being strong, determined, able to do the job, a good leader, you know, just not a commander necessarily. Well, he becomes one, doesn't he? He gets his own. He becomes captain at some point. I think he's a good guy, and I'm driven to be a good leader. I fail miserably, which is why I end up being more Q than Riker. Huge gap between those two. But yeah, I loves him. And if I can't be Riker, then I'll be Riker's beard, because that might be the source of all his power. It's possible. He was a pain in the ass before he got the beard. Although I'm still fairly convinced that Will Wheaton's success has come from he stole Riker's beard from Warehouse 13. I know it. Can you dork much harder? Oh yes, I can. And it's just about as bad as that, so we're gonna stop. We're almost done, guys. How wonderful is that? Number 9, the taste thing. I can only taste one thing. Everything tastes like this one thing for the rest of my life. Oh god. I might go with my basil mint tea. My Basil Rathbone mint tea. It's amazing! It is twice, Janet. And we'll both wear a rubber so nobody enjoys it. I don't know what that meant. Yeah, that tea changed my life for the better. So, good news. And if that was the fucking camera flipping out because I went on too long, bitch, this usually takes like 20 minutes. Settle your ass down. And we're almost done. I think. I can't tell. Yeah. Space. Which YouTuber are you bringing to space? First instinct is to Bing Crosby my ass into space. So I beat my children and then get remarried and live happily ever after. I am just a fucking ray of sunshine today, ain't I? Always am. First instinct is to bring, with an R, my big brother Dave, because Dave is a bitch, and the bitch loves some space. And if I'm going to the moon, I can't really... Actually, I didn't say if we're going to the moon, did I? If we're going to Mars, if we're going to Uranus, I ain't bringing you. No. That's... just no. Oh, sorry, it's pronounced Uranus now. Know where I learned that? That's cool. Stop being retarded for a minute. First instinct would be to bring Long Boys Post 1975. A lot of you said that you'd bring him, so I don't feel like he's missing the boat. And since he answered this, I guess that means he's going. So, it's not my responsibility to bring him. So who do I bring instead? Looking out at all of your smiling faces, I weep for humanity. Just kidding. It's an easy one. I would bring, I guess, whoever brought me potato olays fastest, frankly. I ain't saying I can be bought, but the person who brings me potato olays has an automatic 30% greater likelihood of getting whatever they want from me. Pirate maps, marriage, launch codes. Bring me this bucket of gold and you got a good chance. Just saying. Look at it. Look at that gold wonderfulness! It's a deal breaker. Last one. Yes, last one. Supergroup Toto has that song, Hold the Line, which, Danny, I am dead fucking serious. You can't claim that that's your karaoke song and not have proofs. Proofs. Multiple proofs. We're in a generation of Pixar It Didn't Happen rules the land. Bitch, step it up. I want video. Even if it's unlisted, to avoid copyright hoo-ha. Do it. Like right now. Before I even upload this bitch. Before you're even seeing this, man! Anyway, in the song, it's stated that love isn't always on time. Do you agree? Fuck yeah. I'm not a doctor. I'm not an expert in loveology. But, ow! Yeah, I'm inclined to believe that it's, well, there's still something in my eye, but maybe, dog hair. Maybe it's on its own time. Yeah, maybe it's not, it doesn't seem like it's on time for us, but love's its own creature and it does its own thing and it's like, I won't do what I want, bitch. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Not a damn thing. You're still gonna boohoo yourself on Valentine's Day. You're still gonna mope. And I will do what I want. You know, maybe it's a jerk. Or maybe it's just a drag queen that's got a big attitude problem. Which doesn't narrow it down much. Just kidding. I love my drag queens. Yeah. We're done. Go away. Now I get to do the, you know, actually interesting part, which is your guys' things. I would love it if I could speak. But I can't, so here we go. Go away. Bye-bye. You'll have to forgive my overall disposition. Shut up! I'm working!